what I was gonna do was my team, like if they died, I was just gonna go run and grab their stuff so that no one else could steal it, and then I was gonna run back to the base. The problem is it just started lagging, and every time I died, I would run, try to grab some stuff, and then like right when I got to it, it would just teleport me back to where I spawned. So I was just sitting there the whole time like, am I actually playing?
It's killing you, isn't it? You know, I can't creatively just put one in there.
I love this base.
You need to make it.
Oh, what are we doing here?
Hey, Chris, and you got a good several blocks off
We'll
the
get to
ground.
that. We'll get there. We'll get there.
I got like 5 blocks of cobble before I died.
Yep, and I've got it on camera, so you don't watch it on mine.
Yes.
Want to see it.
Yeah,
I'm still recording, man. I'm still recording.
No, I mean now I can.
You look like a powder cake, unfortunately.
Oh, everyone is on a powder cake. You can't. Okay.
Instead of power cake, I'll tell you what I would much rather see, because the way the server's been so laggy. Can we do the tours of our bases, man?
How can I
Yeah, I would love to do that.
There's my you jerks. Dick.
That's my first death in like a freaking week.
Okay.
Nice. Look at that pile of junk.
Hey, Mac, I won the death war. I had the most deaths.
You did?
Look at that.
So you
Look
did?
at that. EA, we were speculating if you were trying to just purposely die to get to 100, if you were trying to just roll it over.
He was starving to death all the time.
I like this.
Because I didn't know where the food was.
Okay, should we give everyone should we give everyone creative mode?
Just do. We can just,
Okay.
Yeah.
Dunk, you were able to confirm with your time?
Yeah, I saw that.
I have no idea how to do that, by the way.
Message before I placed it down.
Okay, well, so there we go. My team ended up taking first.
Woo! Go
Ethos/Alt's team taking second. I can't believe the Underdogs got first.
Ah, there you go.
No explosives. We don't want to blow up the server.
No,
wait.
When we finish, guys, when we finish, we'll come back here and after we do the bases, we'll do one big explosion in this thing. We can. I'll tell you what. We'll blow up our base if it makes you feel better. Okay?
No.
Not our bases. Beyond that, we can do whatever. I mean, a big bang's always a good thing.
All right. Han wanted to show her base first because there were a lot of people that were on her team that needed to go to bed.
Yeah.
I'm going to set up the powder kegs.
Yeah, there's people who are going to work in a couple hours, I think.
Honey, whisper me the coordinates you want to teleport to.
Oh. Yeah. Let me pull up the damn dock so I can.
That would help. That would
give
help.
that to you.
Yeah,
because I closed all that crap out.
Guitar, yeah, don't do it, buddy.
Hey, Kreicus.
No.
I wasn't planning on actually doing it. I just saw it in
the texture pack.
Okay, Ray.
Thank you, Kreicus.
Hang on, I'm pulling up our.
I'll even call you
Sorry, Fancy Pants document. Okay, Ray, I'm going to send it to you right now.
Sorry, I crashed. Can I get creative?
Okay.
Nope, you missed out. You gotta hoof it all the way to all the bases.
All the creative licenses are out. We only have a limited number available.
$59.99 to our shop, and you can get creative.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Ray. Unless I'm complete derp, that's our location to our entrance to our base.
Okay.
Which
send
we left
Honey first, and if she dies of suffocation, we'll know she's off the low.
Yeah, because I've been having problems entering in locations this whole damn time. I've been like thousands of miles off. Blocks, whatever. Whoa, I forgot to put a very happy place.
Did you teleport all?
Oh, this is not right.
Okay.
Wow.
It's actually
everyone
close.
here just
don't dig.
Don't dig.
It's
don't
like
dig.
Oh,
okay, well there. Okay.
Fly upwards.
Did you find?
Yeah, I found the entrance, but people have already tore it up.
That's fine as long as they found it. Let's wait.
Entrance
oh
was
my
in
lord, people!
Are we good?
Yeah.
Is this the right place?
Yes. You're just vicious. You're just tearing up the place.
Is it the right? Is it? This is it. Okay.
We're good. We're good, baby.
Go down the ladder.
Okay, I want to look around.
Down another long ladder.
Yeah, look outside. We built up Cammy and Drac and Faleron and Buffman. They were out here. We
Did the
built
server
this
just crash?
willow.
Yeah.
Okay, no. Everybody was frozen until just now.
All right.
So
I see you moving.
We
below me,
built
Kristen.
this willow farm out here to try to help hide us, and then you go down.
So you guys had the willow
direction?
farm that I found that was over east of Swan. Was that you guys?
No, we were east.
No.
Oh.
That was us.
That was like
yeah,
a
we
one
found
place.
you like the very first day. That
Yeah, we
farm
didn't-
was very obvious.
We didn't
Well,
hide
that very
anything because
first
it was
day,
day
it's allowed to
one.
be-
All we did
Yeah.
was gather
No,
charcoal.
I wasn't here for the first few days. That
Oh
was
yeah,
Yeah.
as an
first few
aside,
That's why. day
I
one
gathered
was no
enough
PvP,
charcoal for
so-
us on day one. We never had to make a charcoal pit again.
Holy cow!
Dang,
Wow.
baby.
Yeah.
That's all we
He
did.
did
for
it
day.
with everybody else on the team's
Right.
help. He didn't do it
Probably
on his
because
own.
you
I
raised
was about
it.
to
Oh,
say,
he
I
was
was
chopping down
the
damn
charcoal,
trees and
but
tell us to
not
go get the
that.
Oh,
logs.
this is nifty.
Though to be
Yeah,
fair,
we're
talking
way
about
Alright,
now.
so,
many
so
people
down here,
talking.
this is my home fire pit, charcoal pit.
What do you-
Yeah,
what
back
do
to
you
the
do
tour,
with that?
guys.
Hey, this hallway looks
Whatever I want.
Huh.
Most of this stuff is the tunnel system we found underneath our base.
Yeah, guys, we literally first take a look around, and then we were so worried. Okay, taking it back. I lied. I was so not worried that we were gonna get raided. I was so confident, and then after the raiding of Etho alt team, I was scared crapless that we were gonna get raided. I was like, okay, all of our stuff was laying out. I'm like, people, we need to get some honey cat. So we have a honeypot cache and we have a parkour cache, and we started hiding stuff, and it was like, this is not right, man, seriously. So yeah, we've got bushes all around. We've got an orchard with every kind of fruit there is, every kind of tree there is. Buffers had the Cave of Awesome. Buffers went and like 3,000 blocks away made a farm for us outside because we couldn't do crap inside. So yeah, so we have our orchard. This is the Cave of Awesome that tried to kill us regularly. Yeah. Well, okay. There's 2 of every fruit except the orange, and that's because hi, I'm honey. Oh wait, that's what we had. Yeah. There was 1 down, and then they grew, and as soon as they grew, I went, oh, goody! And I planted 4 more oranges. And then we went, oh, gee, we might need stuff in other seasons.
I took too many oranges.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What base are we gonna show?
For us?
Yeah.
The one
Do you
that we
not
were
have a
in
base
for
to
2
show?
weeks?
About
I don't know. Oh, okay.
Okay.
You're not using priority, take it off, because whenever you're mic'd up, you can't hear anybody.
Okay, alright, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, Ray did say that Hun was priority.
Yeah, he did. Hiya.
It needs to not be whenever we're just having general conversation, because you can't hear anything.
But
Gotcha.
The reason I mentioned that is because we had something very interesting happen 2 days before the final about our base. So
Well, we're gonna show their base.
You guys can do your thing. I would like to show you guys the honeypot and the parkour, otherwise known as the kill buff and honey.
Kill everybody.
Kill everybody cache.
Someone,
where are you
someone
right now?
get me to where the base is? 'Cause
Upstairs.
Oh
Still
yeah,
outside.
Donk
Wait,
was
I'll
very
get him.
kind to go check,
I can
double
get him
check the
I'll
first,
do it, I'll do
second,
it.
third.
You got it?
Okay.
Okay.
Someone let the pigs out.
From where all of us are at, where Pack and I are all at Ocellatusa. This is like we came here and we just like dropped trowel, and then it was like, okay, we need to go ahead and move. We made so many mini moves. It was like, okay, we're here, and then let's go a little deeper with our storage room. Over
Okay.
here, to
Someone
the
has showed me in.
down here where you see that, we were blocking off. This Cave of Awesome is dangerous. We were blocking off like crazy. This here is, oh, watch out, I'm breaking things below you. This is the parkour cache. You got to get down here to get to some goodies, and it's dangerous. But once you get down here, it's also then hidden. So you got to break a couple of these stones to actually get into the cache. But you got to come all the way to the end.
You ran past it.
Yeah.
Did I run right past it?
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
it's right here.
I've only been here 1 freaking time, man. All right, Valoron, there you go. And I almost killed myself. This is the
Oh, there we
parkour
go.
cache.
It's not that
There's
hard to
not
get
much
down
in
this
the
thing. You can
parkour
fly.
cache. There's not much in the parkour cache because nobody wanted to use it because we were all going to die or not be able to find our way. I just ran right past it.
It's
Now,
so easy.
Yeah, for you. The favorite cache though, the most used cache was the honey cache, the honey pot. The honey pot, which is right up here. Again, you see another. Oh wow, somebody's already broken into the honey pot.
No, we're leading the way down in there.
Oh, okay, okay. My own team is broken in the honey pot. So
Yes.
yeah, you come down here. And they've lit it up. This was completely black. They've lit it up to prepare the way for you guys. But you come down here and you break the two can't see them stones. Gibby, watch out because you're standing on the Oh, I broke a third one. Okay,
oh, nice.
So here you go. This is the honey pot. And in this little hole here in the wall, it was filled with pig iron and one little sack of 1 copper. But yeah, this is the honey pot. And
Nice.
upon occasion, there were bad guys down here. So it was a little bit dangerous, but we figured, hey, all the better. If you guys go looking around here, it'll look like a blocked off cave of awesome, and you won't get to the honey pot. There's one other secret that we have here, and then I'm other than showing you my kitchen, I think
did you want to show them the grass?
Of course, the kitchen.
Got it.
There's a we'll
the
show.
kitchen didn't get finished. I ran out of time for decorating.
So over here, by our in-home that was hardly ever used charcoal pit, there's another blocked off cave of awesome, right across from the entrance you guys came in. This is our boudoir. Our bedroom's over here. Again, it's very dark. And there were bad guys in our bedroom hall a few times. And there was a bat down here that scared the crap out of me. So I punched it and it squeaked.
Oh my God.
No, I don't think I ever set my spawn over here.
So this is our bedroom. I took them down, but there were a bunch of weapon racks on the walls, and these are our battle chests, so you could, quickly put on some armor, grab a pickaxe and a mace, and go out there if we got walled in. And like day 13, we put 2 pair of panties in there and 1 mace. That was about it. So yeah, our battle chest was great in theory, but we didn't really get around to it. And finally, oh nice, there's glass being put in there. Down here is the way to our piggies and our butchery in my kitchen. So in there's our cows, which all these have been slaughtered dramatically. I see people are letting them out because we were getting the leather. And then my kitchen. And the kitchen is adjoining the smithery, so I could use the forge all I want. And of course we had our blast furnace and stuff. And
here's why it always lagged while you guys were online. Jeez, look at all these micro blocks.
I was just thinking that. I was just thinking that.
What's a micro block?
It's when you guys tell your name.
With a chisel.
Yep.
Where are the micro
Anything
blocks?
you hit with a chisel. Oh.
Just please everybody push the top
Yes.
right now.
Where you
So
wrote
you
the Shiney
mean like
Underdogs?
the smooth dacite
Yes.
is considered a microblock?
Where you
If you're
wrote
not-
the Shiny Underdogs, all of that is microblocking, and that's a lot of microblocks with lag.
Doing the pixel.
You know what I wanted?
So yeah,
You know what
guys
I
were
wanted?
lagging for your own selves.
Buffers only put that up the last few days, and he did it a day that he was so lagged he couldn't move anywhere. So he's like,
Yeah,
"Well,
exactly.
I can't do
Oh,
anything.
there
I'm
was
just gonna
lag before
put a
that stuff
side
was
up there."
up,
Yeah, no, he already did that
I
like 4
didn't even
days ago.
notice that there until just now. I didn't even know it was there.
So, I'm lagging, so let's make it worse.
Yeah.
I didn't have any idea.
Yeah, because it generates
Yes.
every single face of those little blocks.
Yeah.
So.
Now, to be fair, I had a whole.
You would think that would cause client side.
Look
not
at the cow
server
room.
lag.
Look at the cow room.
I
The
have
little bits that it has to transmit between this client and the server.
Do you see all these little blocks in the
Huge
cow room
packages.
floor? All the little blocks in the cow room floor. This is my decorator pad. Basically, Drax
This
went
is our
and put
sample
down.
room.
This is my decorator sample room. Drax went and put in everything.
It's also called the room why we only had a couple of black steel armors.
Oh, shush.
He had a plan. He had me pick out what colors I wanted my kitchen to be turned into. Now, as you can see, we didn't get time to actually play around with the kitchen.
But then I became our smith, and I
There
smithed
were
for 2
plans.
days.
So this was the honey, come look. Tell me exactly what you want. So there you go. We were working to get grass all the way down because in the piggy pit there were also some very naked cold sheep. And so we were working to get the grass all the way down, and we actually have a big 3-wide spiral. The grass came all the way from outside, and we were working its way down to our to our sheepies. There.
I can't have anything nice with that bastard around.
That's
So,
right.
guys, I'm pretty sure that's the tour. That's everything. I try to keep it quick.
Okay, who wants to go next?
That was not quick.
Who's next?
I'm next.
Hi, I'm
Ray?
Shiney.
All right, Ray, go ahead.
You what?
I recognize this hallway.
Everybody prepare for TP.
Yeah, so
lag.
that's the hallway where I was standing.
Whoa!
Ray, you
At the beginning of
Okay,
beginning of that
Why
hallway.
am I not surprised that
We're
we're
in the
over
water?
there with Ray?
In the Water with Ray. Sounds like a new series coming out. Starring
All right. So the base entrance, you actually have to dig to get into.
Of course.
We figured.
Yeah, we knew you were in an ocean. We knew you were in an ocean.
That's what we did last year.
But this whole thing was dug out manually. There was no cave system, no fancy pants cave system.
Well, sometimes cave systems make it worse because we probably would have done things differently. Not quite as weird if we had
So,
caves too.
if you come down here, those are all just tunnels to the side we were looking for stuff. Come down here, we turn left. This is our epic tree farm.
I'm still coming down the epic stairway.
We dug this entire room out.
Jeez.
Took us like
Can
2
you
days.
can you have a couple priority speakers or just one?
I think it's just one.
You can have more than one.
Holy crap!
Because I'd like to explain how, even though
Go right
Kreicus
ahead,
was
man.
on our team, he wasn't actually able to build any of this because he didn't stay on very long. So this is the tree farm from the Arca School of Design.
I didn't even see you add these last parts in.
Yeah, that was
Kitty's
Kitty's idea.
Yes.
Top gathering.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
so
our
you can
epic
gather
tree
the
farm.
top of the trees. Yeah, you can hit the top of the trees this way.
So, Team Bear Punchers,
Yeah.
did you miss your stuff?
I miss my cows, yes.
I missed the cows.
Oh my goodness.
Is that one that you kept from them?
No, we didn't bring a cow all this way.
It'd be a great story, but no.
It would be a good story if we really took a cow all the way.
Here's your stuff, guys.
Where
Where are
the
you?
wall.
In the tree farm?
In the tree.
Yeah, we dug into the walls.
The wall.
We also have another one hidden.
Not even close to everything.
Yeah, it is like 15. It's like 10 blocks back in the wall, so nobody could find it.
Yeah, but that's like not even close to half of the good stuff.
No, we used it.
Oh no, we hid stuff
No,
underneath
that's
the stairs
stuff
here.
that was our backup. For
That was just the backups we hid, in case
yeah.
we raided and we wouldn't have to start from square one.
And your anvils and stuff, we recycled. We used them all.
I figured you did that. We knew you did that.
So if you go back out the tree farm, other side was the charcoal room that Yami built, but we never had to use. You go further down, you see all these hatches. They go underneath, and all that cobble is actually breakaway bridges. You break the support beam and they fall down. That was just in case of invasion.
Just a defense mechanism, yeah.
Deploy it now.
Again, something I remember from
Wow.
last year.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
That was
breakaway
on our
thing
base
seems
last
very
year.
familiar.
Now, if you turn to the end and you turn right, go all the way down, back here, this is where we actually hid our important stuff.
All of this was, blocked in with solid raw stone, so in case you guys broke in, you wouldn't be able to find it.
And down this ladder is our slave room, I guess you'd call it, because this is where we spend a lot of our time pumping bellows.
Oh, the pumping bellows, the never-ending bellows. Oh my goodness, that was so bad.
And we didn't want to run out of water, so I put a little water pit down here. Courtesy of Team Cyan.
I dug out the berry room and put them all in nice rows.
Ray, you know you did
As long as
destroy
you gave
24
loving
red
care.
steel, right?
I did not know that. Berry room here, all of our berries for days.
This is the reason why I have not seen a single wild berry bush the whole entire season.
Oh, we had a ton of them.
I got scared to death.
Well,
They-
they regrow, guys.
No, they don't.
I thought they regrow.
So,
And here was our forge.
Push the dog into.
Tip came online. Tip came online the first time he saw the forge. He said he had flashbacks.
This is exact room of season 2.
Create the forge.
What we actually did was the forge goes straight up to a boulder on the surface of an island that we chiseled out.
Drinking water.
Tell me where
you
I've
take
heard
the
that
last
story
bottle,
before.
refill them
Last
all.
year.
And then down here was our bedroom with our important bits.
And all of the chests that I organized because these guys are sloppy.
Thank you.
We're guys.
There was a lot of that.
And that's another Nui knockaway bridge.
How far away are you guys from spawn?
About 2,000. I checked that when we got here.
Let me get the waypoint up.
Oh, Fowler, you're right. We did not show
from
our 130 block chimney.
From where we have
Spawn is 2.053 kilometers away.
Got it.
It's
Okay.
right exactly 2,000 blocks almost from where we're standing.
Well, as the crow flies from down here up as well.
Our chimney.
But then our base was because what you're.
Our chimney.
Back when I was scouting for you guys, I said Ray is under 2,000 blocks. I don't think he's farther. And that was because when I was tracking you guys coming back, I just didn't go and search the ocean. But I saw your path
Buffers,
to
on
come
the other
back.
hand, did search the ocean.
Holy
Buffers
shit.
searched the ocean.
I'm sure I was
Buffers.
here.
We were standing
didn't
right
even
on
hide
this
this
boulder.
Oh, yes.
That was our chimney.
Our
This
chimney was on level
actually,
19. Yeah,
it
we
was,
went all the way up to 150.
It was regular rock, but you chisel it like a micro block, you can't tell.
Oh, it was chiseled already.
Yep.
You
It was chiseled.
Blocked it.
No.
Okay, I thought it was,
Yes.
Wow.
It's a trick.
We blocked it in with chisel and then went down. Yeah.
No, I know about chiseled. I just we came up and I saw
Wait,
it
so
already empty. I'm
Yins
like,
were out here?
Yes,
Oh,
Buffers and
Buffers.
Fowler were
we were
hunting. They
standing
saw
on this
people.
exact boulder.
Yep.
Yes.
We had a couple of signs from time to time that people were in the area, but we just never saw you guys.
Wow.
Oh hey,
We were pretty sure there was someone around here, but we didn't know where.
And they were talking about there's all these islands, all these little islands. Do we go to this island? Do we go? And I'm like, guys, be careful, but find them.
But yeah, we had this, and then when you chisel it like the micro block mode, it acts as an air block, so it didn't block our chimney.
You had dug down
So,
there. Oh.
if you
Yeah,
guys
we
had
had the same
actually...
thing.
That's what we
Well, buffers. The thing is, even if you had dug down there, I did that with 8 blocks.
Okay.
The
Show up differently in Whaley?
Yeah, it does look
Yeah,
It would have told you it was us that we played.
When you highlight it, it looks... You've got
yeah. If they were to notice.
So if you guys had actually looked at every single block with your cursor, you would have seen the one in the middle had itty-bitty squares instead of the big square, and you would have seen that it was a chiseled block, even without Wayla.
Yeah, but Wayla makes it so much easier.
Right.
I don't
And
say
honestly, if I could change it, I would make the itty bitty blocks only show up if you actually have a chisel in your hand. But that's the way Minecraft works.
if you guys head straight east, I had a multi-tiered underground farm built.
Yeah, we did. You'd cover it up as long as it had sky access when you planted it. The plants would grow. Okay, then you could seal it back up.
Yeah, it was another way we knew you guys were in the place because the cold kept killing our farm.
Yep.
You go back, there's nothing but bags of seeds.
I can't believe how close those guys were to you. They were talking about the island. They were talking about the boulder. And Buffers, I swear, he smelled you. He kept being like, "No, they're here." And he just announced one day. He just said, "Bye, guys. I'm gonna go kill Ray."
Yeah.
And we thought it was just a joke. And then like half an hour later, "All right, Buffs, what are you doing?" And he's like, "I'm
I see
looking
people."
for Ray. I see people."
Yeah.
I'm like, wait,
Yami.
you're actually you are?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was chasing Yami, and he's like, no. Ray said he's in the ocean, and I know what Ray did before. I'm hunting Ray. And he did. He sniffed
Oh,
you guys
man.
out.
But you didn't actually find us. You were close, but you didn't do it.
I mean, they were hot.
Pat can tell you, like, I sounded like a conspiracy theorist when I was, like, walking through. I was like, okay, there's a zombie. He's holding rotten flesh. They went south. And
yeah, he was. That was like the most mild conspiracy theory I've ever heard you say.
Who
You
made
were
the
saying
lily pad
you were like accusing wolves of teaming up with people or something.
They had.
So who did the lily pad arrows?
That was
Nehan.
That was me.
That was
'cause
all
I
for
broke
Tyler.
a couple of them.
That was for Tyler.
That was for Tyler. I was gonna lead him on a little journey, and I was also gonna try and get him off our case.
All right, so who's next?
I'm at the farm if you guys want to see it. Yeah.
Okay.
It would be better to go the opposite way of the arrows.
I would kind of like to see this farm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm content. I would just love to see what we didn't show you guys our farm. It was just a farm, like I said, 3,000 blocks out. But
Well, because I planked the top layer to terraform it so I could cover it with dirt anytime I needed to replant.
That's pretty cool.
And so, I tried to put the stuff on stems down below so I wouldn't have to replant it as many times.
Go down there, guys. It's small.
Well, I got so frustrated because you can't break tilled soil. You don't get the dirt back.
Yeah, that's annoying, isn't it?
Prevent, yeah.
Yep.
So I ended up with just 2 layers.
There, silly.
Yeah, I just didn't.
There.
Oh, this is fabulous, man! You guys are all so creative.
That and light level has to be ridiculously high for plants. So torches ridiculous in there.
Berry bushes gotta have really high.
We had berry bushes popping off and stuff.
Yeah,
We're like,
same here.
okay, let's put some more light down. Oh,
Yeah. Kitty told us it has to be light level 12 for stuff. It's ridiculous.
Well,
I don't even know where our base is.
I know where it is. Okay.
I have no...
All right, who is next?
Let's do mine next. Okay, hold on.
All right, hold on. Whisper me the coordinates.
Thanks, Valoron. Appreciate that.
I could just TP. I could just TP there, and then you could TP, and I'll bring you there. Okay.
You can TP yourself, and I'll TP everyone I have it up.
Yeah, that's.
I'm so
hold on.
excited.
Everybody TP.
I don't know about you guys, but oh my goodness, I'm gonna need like 2 weeks to recover from.
Oh yeah.
We should schedule another one in 2 weeks now.
Oh
2
lord.
weeks on,
No,
2 weeks off.
We'll be scheduling uploads in in a week, man. That's gonna be enough.
This is in the UHC. We don't need to do it like 3 weeks from now again.
I've got 150 hours of video to edit.
Yeah, me too. I'm still recording this too.
Yeah, I have multiple videos to edit
I have a
per
whole
day.
terabyte hard drive just filled up a second ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever wants to, I'm ready to. I'm gonna start a friendly server immediately after this because I'm tired of PvP and I still want to play.
Yeah, I think
I don't want to fear for
that.
my life constantly.
Yeah, I'd probably be down for that too, maybe.
Oh, not yet, not yet. Okay, now.
Go up first.
Go up. Okay, there we go.
Put people higher.
Hey.
Why is it all dead grass?
And
well, that's just the area.
The snow did that.
That is
You picked an ugly place for your. You picked an ugly place for your.
I took a screenshot.
Yeah, this.
Wow.
This is the base. There was no hole here, by the way. You guys just broke this out going straight up. There was no hole here. This was a solid tree.
How did you get in?
Yeah.
Walk into the leaves. It's TFC.
Oh, it's TFC. Oh, dude.
That was our plan, but we could just never find a good tree to do it with.
Well, we made it. We found a tree and we built the dirt around it a little bit to do that.
By the way, enjoy all of the fun distractions that you had from the actual game in here.
Beyond that, we have a pretty simplistic game.
man.
Simplistic.
Oh, there it goes.
Setup down here. We originally were looking for a mine of a worthless ore that we could just build underneath, and we found a lapis ore and started digging here, and then the lapis turned into a cave.
I'm incredibly happy right now.
And the cave turned into very little lapis. So we just kind of just had a simple base here.
You have a tightrope walk to get.
Yeah, we do. That when we originally came down here.
Here's the lag machine.
What?
No,
it was hard.
We didn't leave that out all the time.
I know what that.
Hey guys, I have something to say.
What you got, Ray?
I just realized why the mod didn't go off.
Why?
It was supposed to.
Why didn't it?
Because in all the frustration and getting ready to start and everything, when you did the countdown, I forgot to issue the command. That's why you don't rush me. I've been busy.
And he has already apologized like 20 times, and he said it worked.
I just now realized that I didn't send the command. I just realized that my brain is fried. I've been so busy all day.
Okay.
It's alright.
We all have.
Okay, but let me show you. You guys can pretty much see everything around here. The only thing you guys can't see is we did have a respawn bed back here. I don't know if it's broken open right now, is it? Oh, yeah, it is. If you look back in the back of the cave, there is a wall here that was not open all the time. This was our fire pit, and this wall was just walled off. There's maces up here, and we had leather armor. I think we had leather armor in there. Do we have leather armor there?
MTV confession room. You guys, you went into your hot springs. That's the one thing we never did. Was I so wanted to have a little hot spring for the end of the night.
And I thought the forge.
I have a little door room, but I didn't do anything with it.
The forge is also into a tree. If you go straight up there, there is a willow tree on the top of that. that the hole is just going straight through the middle of it. We built up a little bit of dirt around that so you couldn't see the hole. It's the exact same thing.
Our forge was 130 blocks higher. Or the hole for our forge was 130 blocks above our forge. Yeah.
Trees are easier.
On top of the mountain.
Trees are easier, and we do have one. We do have one cache I could show you guys that is really, really good. You might like this one. All right, head to the tree farm.
Next season, guys, you need to just burn every tree you see.
Head to the what?
Head to the tree farm underground.
We did have a flint and steel. We could have ran around with that and lit everything on fire.
Wait, tree farm underground.
Uh-huh.
I can't even get down this particular tree.
Well, hon!
I'm trying to fall down your chimney, and I'm like...
It. You can't fall?
Okay, okay, well, I'm falling down. Never mind.
Space,
I'm usually good at falling. I know, I know. It's this whole shift mod that I use to, like, save my...
Yeah.
I have the same thing.
And so it's a little bit of a pain in the butt right now.
I'm right under you, hon. Right under you. Down here. Down here, guys. If from the floor, there's some chiseled blocks. Underneath that is a cave that goes straight down. We're going to the bottom of that.
Okay.
Down the stairs.
13. Wait. 13 steps down. Look to your right.
13 steps down. Look to your right.
I'm proud. It's going to be hard for everyone to see it at the same time. That's right. It was easy to remember, wasn't it?
Yep.
Pack Rat 0013.
Or if you have Wayla, you can just look at that.
Oh, that's great.
Hey, Peck, where'd you die in lava at?
Oh yeah, at the very bottom of that, there I was digging around looking for iron, and when I eventually found, I was also listening for caves. And the one spot that I heard a cave, I went down to the very bottom.
Lava.
We're all in here.
And I decided, it's TFC, you can dig straight down. There's no problem digging straight. Yeah, I went straight down into a giant lava ravine. Straight into it. It's a straight down there about 100 blocks. It's every place that there's cobble in the floor, I heard sounds of a cave. So.
Why is there lava coming down the staircase?
One block. Because people are derping.
Don't derp with lava.
Yeah, right here. This is where it is.
I'm trying to pick.
Don't make me teleport you all above the surface again.
I dug down 3 blocks and then I ended up in that.
And look, no sulfur.
Well,
yeah, no sulfur.
Wow. No sulfur.
Let me know when we make it back to the mound there, in case you actually do that, because I actually have made gunpowder things for us, so I don't want to lose those.
Okay.
Well,
we will. Yeah.
Got a big damn bang.
Well, the thing.
He's going to get his bang.
Well, we can make more. We can't spawn them, of course, because they're not in the creative.
We got creative though.
Yeah. But yeah, I went straight down here. It was such a pain in the butt, but it was hilarious. I may have lost a bunch of stuff, but it was really, really funny.
That where you decided to go, like we said, we have learned to always go between the lines.
Yeah.
This one.
Well, not this one.
Complaining each time.
If you were doing too wide.
What was that? What was that, Asala?
Remember you complaining when I went topside to find food and I find ore instead of food.
Oh yeah, she's our lucky charm. Every single time she went to do something, it's like, oh, I just found rich garnierite. It's like, what?
Are you gonna show the farm?
Oh, there's one. That's right. There's one more quick thing. Let me just get back up to the top here. Beyond the lava. I'm just gonna go straight. I'm just gonna go straight up, and you could TP everyone to me again. This is gonna be easier.
Okay.
Just TPS, so we're all
in our
down.
Just 1 second.
That's where I kept dying. Most
I
of my
will
deaths are from in
save.
here.
Yeah.
Once
Every
we
time
got to our main base.
Wall of a new area.
Really, someone.
Hey, Dark. I'm not Dark. Pack, you're a priority speaker, so if you hold your mic down, nobody else can do it.
All right. 1 second. Let me just find the pepper. There it is. I found the pepper tree. I'm gonna look a little bit away from it, and I'm gonna start going towards the. Okay, I'll tell you to TP to me in just a second. And there. Go ahead. Okay. I'm gonna walk towards the tree. You tell me when you spot it.
What are we looking for?
Farm?
There's a farm here.
There's farmland in the tree.
I see it.
I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it back a bit.
Yep, right here is actually where I set up a little bitty farm. It was like a test farm. You could grow. The only thing that seems to grow here is rutabagas, though. So I did harvest it a couple of times.
Pack?
It was an idea, but Ocella just set up a second farm further away. But this was a pretty cool way of doing it.
Nice.
Because
it was really strange to cook and not even think about trying to get onions in every single meal. I just like, oh, there's an onion. I used it. I don't use it.
Yeah, but using the properties of TFC because you can go through the leaves, but the dirt blocks don't. So you can actually just put the blocks on top of it, and they will actually grow without water. They just grow really, really, really slow. So it's got to be something that's going to grow quickly and heartily, which is basically onions, and it's about
onions.
I'm surprised you didn't.
I forgot to mention that on my
onions
farm.
are rutabagas.
What was it? What about rutabagas?
There's an onions are rutabaga settings in the.
The only time it shows onions is when I put it in a meal. I already that option was actually added by Dunk for me. I've never changed it.
And I always enjoyed putting the onions in his meals.
Now there is only one more base left, and it's kind of our second base because for the last 2 days, me and Alt's team kind of teamed up to finish smelting at the end. So
we'll do that one last.
Well, yeah, we're good here. We can go to Alt's place.
Yeah. What about their first base that was raided?
I'm kind of curious about that.
We can do that too. I can get you the coordinates.
Alright, tell me the coordinates.
When you guys were
whispering to me.
Will do.
I never even noticed this copper over here, right on the ground.
When you guys were all in
Teleport us above it, Neon, when you tell me the coordinates.
We were so nervous.
Because I will explain how it all went down if you guys want me to.
Yeah, everyone should hear that.
When you guys were all Alt's team and Pack's team, when you guys kept hanging out in the meeting room, like poor Dracket, I swear he was gonna have a heart attack. He's like, so honey, so those two guys seem to. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be those two, and we're so screwed. Oh man, honey, they're gathering again. And then I was just like, and then I'm looking over going, it's just Alt and Vamp chatting like, oh crap, Pack joined the channel.
Yeah, about halfway through, we're like, just screw being like
being subtle.
Oh, you're inside the base. I really got it. Inside it.
Well, I didn't give you those coordinates.
I did.
Good job, EA. Jeez.
If you head out this little tunnel, you'll see how Ray found it.
I'm trying to get.
Or I can just teleport everybody.
Okay, yeah, let me see this.
Alt, we went down in that tunnel, and there's a lot of bad things down there.
All right, so I was just wandering along, coming from the north where spawn is, and I saw a bunch of reeds everywhere, like super grown reeds everywhere. So I was like, cool, there's a really neat looking mountain up ahead. Let me saunter on up the mountain. I come up here. I come to right about, is it here? No, it was over here a little bit, wasn't it? Oh yeah, over here, this little pit right here. I come to right about here and I almost fall in this hole. And I'm like, whoa! I look down, there's like 5 or 6 cows down there.
There was 9 cows, thank you.
Well, that's what I saw was 5 or 6 at the time I found the base. So I look a little closer, and right here where I'm standing was a door that I could barely see from all the way up there.
Oh man!
And then I
Told
come
you
around
guys
to the
not to use the
side.
doors.
Then I came around to the side over here, up on this mountain here, and I saw that tunnel that you guys are in right now. And then I found their chimney, right up here.
They let the defensive tech guy, when he was just all alone, by himself, about to go
And
to
I almost
bed.
fell in the chimney. That's the funny part. I almost fell in the chimney, and this little stick saved me from falling in the chimney.
Blame Etho.
Our
Ethos.
Unfortunately, a couple people on our team kept leaving the front door open on the base.
Yeah.
So
if you go down the
plug it
tunnel
up.
where Tip's going, you'll go all the way out to where their entrance is. And the way I found the entrance is somebody left, and they left the dirt block off the exit. And I was like, oh, there's the entrance. Marked it down and left and said, okay, we can raid later.
Yeah, my cows.
And we were planning on raiding you guys Saturday, the day after you got raided, because we're like, they're gonna move soon, and we don't want to do it too close to the finale, so let's just go in there and see what they got. Get some good stuff.
I know. That's the funny part is like, because I mean, Kristen wanted to wait, and I was like, I think they're gonna move. I think we need to raid now. We wanted to raid Thursday night, but none of them would log in. So we had to wait until Friday night
for somebody to log in. And I think showed up for like 20 seconds, and Neon showed up for 20 seconds, and that was it. We're like, no.
But yeah, when you come back in here into the main room, or I can teleport you all want.
Yeah, we all went out the tunnel to the
I like how
entrance.
it's Ray giving the tour of our base.
Well,
I know.
I'm explaining what happened, and you guys.
Yeah.
So I come in here. This is what I come running in here, and Alt is standing right about here, frantically popping ingots off of piles. And so I walk over and just slap him in the head.
Right, just for purposes' sake, this is where the bed was.
And so he's like, I kill him, he spawns, he comes over and he starts punching me again and again and again. I was like, fine. I sealed the bed off. It's like, I'm done.
The thing is, all our ingots and stuff were right over here, where I am.
Right,
so our bed was so close, and apparently what you said, Ray, you kept having to knock.
I was trying to pick up stuff, and you were standing on stuff. So I picked up my stuff and run, but apparently
I didn't touch
was
the
not
bed.
that
I blocked it off so he couldn't get out.
Full of red steel right here, and you just broke it and let it despawn.
And another one of blue steel, red and blue steel crucible. This despawn.
Oh well, it was fine. We made out okay.
Yeah, we that day until you raided us.
But yeah, it was funny because it's like I have a feeling they're going to be moving, so we need to raid them now. And
the plan was to move as soon as we had more than 2 people on, because normally it's just me and sometimes someone else.
Which would have been probably on Saturday morning.
Yeah.
And the only reason, like, people are talking about blocking the bed, the only reason I blocked the bed off is because I literally couldn't do anything without getting punched over and over again. I was like, I don't mind fighting you off when you respawn if you come back at me, but if I can't even move, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna block you off.
Poor baby got punched in the face.
Repeatedly, 9 times. Actually,
He had to defend himself.
12 times.
You had to suppress them so you could gain control of the base. So if you didn't want to log off.
Oh, it looks like somebody found the little hidey hole outside in the hill where we hid waiting for daybreak. We were gonna wait until daybreak, and then Alt's like, I'm gonna log off. I'm like, no.
I was saying, good night, guys. I gotta go to bed for work. Then I get
You should have said goodnight.
All right, they got one.
Too nice.
They got one more base. We can show their one more base before we finish up.
We actually had technically 2 more bases. Technically.
Well, let's just do the final bases.
Okay.
Yeah, I gave Ray the coordinates. It's the second one I sent you. The one
I
without
gotta
the
find it in the
negative.
list. Hold on.
Here, I'll send it again.
Ray, you actually got nearly all of our stuff. We had 1 wrought iron anvil left at the end because we had hit it out in the pit out there.
No, we had a steel, wrought iron, a bronze, and a.
What's the Y level, Neon?
Just make it 100. Wait, let me check.
No, make it 200 in the air so you can go down to it.
Yeah, 200 in the air will be fine.
This whole base is natural spawning. Etho found.
Yeah, I know.
Nice.
I noticed by the way it was built, and I was like, they didn't hide it very well.
Well, many of us were.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow, you guys did move, didn't you?
Yeah, we were always planning to go basically take off and go south of the equator.
Base is over this way, actually.
This is not it.
Yeah, that's
the coordinates you gave me.
That's
We're 800 blocks away from our base.
Somebody whisper the coordinates, and I can teleport everyone there.
I'm
I must have. Yeah.
Just follow EA.
No, if you walk there, it's gonna lag the server. So just wait for the coordinates.
That's a good point. I'm stopping.
Good point, guys. Wait up.
What it's worth. We traveled to their base from our base. There's 15,000 blocks. We did it all yesterday.
Wait a minute. I have that your old base, where we're standing right now, is 8,000 blocks away to the north.
Yeah, we're basically directly south.
Waiting for a whisper.
Yin's walked that
Okay.
far? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we walked the whole way.
We went to the other side of the equator.
8,000 blocks.
It took about half an hour. I ran the whole way, pretty much.
You had to run night and day then.
Pretty much. I pretty much just ran non-stop to get down there. The first time I had to do it.
Johan, did you give the chords?
MKK is going, isn't he?
So TP to EA.
TP to EA.
Just tell me the coordinates, because if we walk, it's just gonna.
EPDA.
To Demon Slayer 98. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Pax.
Oh yeah, here we are.
15,000 blocks because we started north and they were south.
Before you come down.
Man, with all your gear. Oh baby.
Hold on, everyone look away.
Let's
Well,
get
yeah, it was
Alt
rough.
down. Let's let Alt show his thing.
Yeah, Alt came up with this.
I learned something while working that blast furnace. Sheets you can just pass right through, and a dark sheet you can't see underwater. Our base entrance is right there. You just go right through into it.
Oh wow.
Yep.
What is it?
I can actually see it from above the water with the shader pack. There's just a white tunnel there.
Well,
damn you, shader pack.
X.
Cax.
We weren't here for too long, but it was home.
Sheet. That's so cool.
Yep. And then you come on down the
And
ladder.
the bodies. Oh, the bodies. Okay, hold on.
Here.
So.
I know, Doug. You were busy.
Wait, Alt, don't we want to show them about the ladder real quick here?
Oh yes. There's
Yeah,
a very
here,
special thing about that ladder.
Yeah.
You know how you have your bridges and all? I thought of Nihon said he wants a backup plan in case we get raided. In case we get raided, you break that bottom block.
Yep.
Oh
like that.
baby, it's popping.
Yep.
Oh.
That's the plan. It would just move the stack down by 1, but it would break all the ladders.
Nice.
Nihon wanted a backup plan, so that's what I got him.
Yep.
You can actually outrun it if you just climb.
True. But yeah, then you wouldn't be able to get down.
Yeah.
And then we could just break these 2 ladders right here.
Yeah.
We're gonna make it track faster.
Well, I've actually never tested someone trying to outpace it, but I learned today during the final that you cannot outpace it by just breaking it via pack.
Aha!
Would you take a seat?
Before we go any farther, we need to show the room of shame.
Yes, we need the room of shame.
Hey, look, the blast furnace. I think I should break it.
Don't you dare.
Metal.
We lost.
You got more
It
than I
increases.
did.
It is faster. I forgot.
I'm
Warning.
sorry.
Yes.
This is some
the
very
room of
tight.
shame.
Yeah, very tight spaces here.
That's a lot of good metal in there.
Nope, it's a lot of unusable metal.
Metal.
Wait.
Take a seat.
I built a second one.
Yeah, you built 2.
I got a couple 20 ingots of sadness too, so.
We had to go to like 40 something and get the stacks.
Yeah, you definitely.
You may notice how small and utilitarian space is. That's because we spent this place pretty much was, and because we were with Peck's team in here, and we basically just smelted for
2 days. Like 2 days.
Leather for mad beats.
Yep.
Yeah, notice the double blast furnace in here. There's 2 of them. So, and they're color coded. I color coded them.
I saw that. That was very nice, Pack.
Only reason we came to pack, by the way.
Yeah.
Because we did not want to sit.
I see you did my same thing.
Just do work
Indeed.
by ourselves.
Their chimney
And
was the same as ours. It was a chiseled block.
Yep. And then there's the. Are we gonna show them? Are we gonna show them the other room that I built?
Yes, show them the meeting room.
Yes. All right. So if you come on down this way, everyone. Yeah. Come on down here. I made this awesome meeting room for meetings that unfortunately we didn't have many of them, but spent a lot of time on this.
The mug is awesome, by the way.
Yeah, that was me and a chisel for about 30 minutes.
You know how much lag that mug is causing right now?
A lot.
Awesome.
How the hell do you do that fast, Alt?
Mug of awesome. It's okay.
Yeah. There we go. Oh, that looks perfect. I like that.
That's better.
And then the ceiling, if you take a look at the ceiling, it looks uneven. That's because the ceiling did cave in on me a couple times while I was trying to do this.
Yeah,
So-
they don't believe in support beams in this team.
Nah.
They do not.
Oh, look who's talking, Mr. Man. You just went up and over.
I had support beams in our place in 3 spots.
3 spots.
Our support beams were all traps.
Yep.
I used 1 support beam the whole entire 2 weeks, and I died because of using it.
No,
Yep.
no, my guys were like, okay, honey.
Oh yeah,
support-
pictures.
Honey, support. I mean, they were sticking little things up all over the place.
I'm kind of sad I never got to do paintings. I wanted to put paintings all over the place.
Put paintings up too.
Yeah.
I had paintings.
That was one of the things I was going to do to decorate the room, is do paintings.
Okay, there was one thing left to do. I guess we can go back to spawn and blow it up, huh?
Yeah.
Actually outfitting, I'm putting gold everywhere as a, here's some...
Oh, also, I've got to say one thing before we go to spawn. See this, our little gold room? I did actually hide this room. I went out of the room.
This was actually inside the bloomery, yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Nice.
Whoa!
Whoa! Alright, so how do you light one of these things? Because I've got 3 of them ready to go.
Redstone.
Same way you would light any
Redstone.
TNT. Lever, redstone, anything you want.
Okay, everyone back away, because this is
I'm inside, hang on.
Would you take
run away. Very far away.
Okay.
Priority.
I'm working on it. I can only do 7 things at once.
Yeah, I can't.
Thank you.
I can't do it.
Yeah, the priority thing, cool, but sucks too.
Well,
yeah, because I couldn't hear
necessary.
No, it helped immensely right now. Otherwise, we would have heard everybody at the same time the whole time. Yeah.
Correct. I said
Alright.
cool,
It's great, but it sucks. Yeah, good call.
Yep.
So, you guys ready?
Where'd you put it?
Yes.
You can only
It's in
do
the
so
center.
high. It's in the.
the
We're not
center.
even gonna see that.
Maybe
It's big, but it's not that
watch
big.
it.
It's not.
All right.
You should have made like a T down inside there
I
and
put
put
3
multiple.
of them.
And actually, they don't do that. They don't chain. You can only do one at a time.
Oh,
Yep.
alright then. That's okay.
Let's let them all,
Alright, we're
all
going.
the exact same second.
Yeah,
Yep.
but that's impossible-ish.
Alright.
Redstone.
Impossible.
You read redstone to every one of them.
Do it.
I did it.
Come on,
What
Dyer.
happened?
15
It
seconds.
takes 2 seconds.
I heard...
Yep.
Whoa! Oh, this is trippy on the inside.
Oh, all the cobble is falling.
Oh god, I'm gonna touch lag.
Whoa.
I was about to say, I'm sort of crash.
Let's see how much
It's
is
like
removed
some
from the
kind of
dome.
cobble hater's nightmare.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That sound.
Whoa.
And there it is.
Yep.
Maestro. My game completely crashed on that.
Yeah, mine did.
Overwhelming.
Ray, you actually made it out of that? How did
I
you?
see people moving. I'm still good.
That's
It was an
You're
actual
dead. You
crash.
just don't know
I'll
it,
see you later.
sweetheart.
It was
No, I
a,
still see
null-
people actually
null
moving,
crash.
controlling.
See you guys later.
yeah. It
Buffers
didn't get
and
everybody.
I are both here.
Bye.
Good season, guys.
Yep.
You know, I'm glad that didn't mess up anything. I didn't even think about that.
What do you mean?
Recording.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Crashing.
well, yeah, crashing killed my recording.
My recording's done now. Because my recording is based on Minecraft being open and it crashed Minecraft. So
Yeah.
my recording's done.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
so
I mean. Mine
It
got
does
crashed.
closes mine.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
That's why I used the
Oh,
story.
My
I've been
recording
meaning
was
to make the change
exactly an hour 25 minutes exactly.
Oh hey, so you didn't crash?
That
I did
hole
not.
is so
I did not.
underwhelming.
Where were you guys standing when you didn't crash?
I was
On top of
above
the
the
dome.
dome.
Yeah.
Huh.
That probably was it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was inside.
Yeah,
I was
Well, no,
inside.
Oh yeah, I was fine until I went inside.
I was above as well. It was actually a block rendering. The tile entity had a null pointer exception, so that would be an actual crash.
Boom!
Just a,
Oh, somebody laid another one.
You see that?
Yep.
I think it might have actually been the ingot piles that did it.
Ah, the ingot piles. Yeah.
So the
I think
goal.
when they were broken, they had some sort of.
Yeah, those ingot piles were kind of derpy sometimes.
So ingot piles combined with explosion equal bad things. Gotcha.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
was
that's
fun,
a good
yeah.
trap to set then, so you can take them out and take out their client.
I know
Yes.
that this.
Ooh.
I'm totally gonna do this, even though it's gonna sound, really, really selfish. But I would just like to say, because we never really got to do this part, congrats to the Shiney Underdogs for winning the finale. Congrats.
By doing the mod the right way, unlike me and Pack.
Congrats to
Back the right way.
the Brotherhood of Bear Punchers for coming in second.
Who came back from being pretty much left for
Decimated.
dead on day 8.
Right?
And we came all the way back.
Congrats
Yeah.
to
Because
Pack
all-
Rat.
is a monster.
Man, monster. I concur. And and really, Etho was on like 10 hours that day. You got after you were raided, really getting you guys going again.
Yep.
Huge,
brought back all
huge
my
love to
confidence.
Etho. Yeah,
Yes,
exactly. We were talking
Etho.
about that.
Even
huge
though he
love
can't
to
be here.
Etho.
Yeah.
Can't be here, but in spirit, the team has gone on in in that whole Etho alt leadership thing. Grats to No Sluices, Pack Rat for taking 3rd place in TerrafirmaCrack 3, and Ray, you ended up not winning one this time, but
it took
well
all 3
played.
teams
Well
to do
played.
it.
Yes. Keep that in mind, Ray.
to
Keep
do
that
it.
in mind. It did take all of us to stop you, so.
Hooray for honorable
And
mention.
Yeah.
technically,
Yeah, we would have
hold
been
on,
really
can I-
devastated if you still won.
Oh man!
Hey,
You
can I-
almost
can I-
did. We almost did still win. Kitty was down there.
Can I say something? It took
Yes.
3 teams. You guys, Honey got me once. I was still digging. You never touched me other than I got all of my stuff back. So it took 3 teams, and I was still digging throughout the entire thing.
She
you
was
never
at the
did
box.
stop us.
Yep.
I think she got
Yeah.
lost there.
I
Some
kept-
I got
confused.
lost.
So many of us were so hurt. I kept saying, anybody who has health, go back in there and check the tunnel. Go back in there and check the tunnel. But we were all so hurt at that point. It was like,
How'd you like that lava, honey?
Yeah, you never.
I got
Ray
lost.
set
I
me on
ended up-
fire. Yeah,
I
that
was
was
on
I
the
hit-
lava.
I hit the bottom of the cobble ball. I hit the bedrock bowl at the bottom and
Yeah,
got lost.
we went
because I had
too far
assumed-
down.
I went too far down.
The
So I got
funny
lost.
thing
But
is-
other than that, 3 teams and you guys still didn't stop us. I was still digging the entire time.
Well, yeah,
Well,
you're
and
saying
why-
other than not getting the thing, we didn't stop. That's just saying other than not
Except
doing
for
the
the
objective.
fact that we lost, we really won.
Yes.
And what,
I understand.
We all
what
won.
I'm saying is,
I know what you're saying.
even
I'm just
with
kidding.
it's you guys, 3 teams teaming up on us isn't what made us lose. It was the fact that I got lost. If I hadn't gotten lost, it wouldn't have mattered because I was
Yeah.
still digging the whole time.
I gotta
All the
say,
way around, I
You did
love
cut us
it.
off.
this,
The problem
the
was
bet-
you guys cut us off from getting into Kitty. I couldn't get her torches, so she was
I think a
literally
big
blind
part of
and
the
lost.
problem was I was trying to do too much at once. I never got to communicate both the rule change and and where the actual sponges were
Yeah, I
located
had no-
before it even
I had no
started. I was
coordinates.
trying to talk
Yep.
to 17 people at once, and I just got overwhelmed.
I
They
don't think
just
we should
said
have done that
dig,
mod thing.
dig in. They never told me where to dig to until I was already at the bottom and hit the bedrock, and I was like, oh, you mean I went too deep? I need to dig back up? What kind of thing? Because I didn't have coordinates.
Honestly,
I-
the mod thing, I think if it had worked, it would have been
No,
great. But
it's-
because
If
I
it's been
forgot,
turned
I forgot all the rules as soon as I grabbed that sponge myself. The stress was too high when you grabbed that.
Same
thing.
here.
Remember when you said? Remember when you said you saw a plum in my hand? The plum must have been the sponge. The plum was not the sponge. I was eating.
Activate the mod, so you never got slowness from that.
That's right. I was shifting.
Yeah.
I
We
realized I had started
shifted,
shifting the whole time.
Yeah, we shifted.
I did. I was holding a plum, but I was shifting.
The second I saw you going back up, I was like, I need to get back.
I gotta say, the best part about our team was our final base was amazing and completely made by me. You know, it was great.
Yes.
You is dead. You are a rock star. You are a rock
And
star.
right now, you are still actually in our base.
Yes. And also you
Really,
are
you?
still a doctor and
Oh,
a
yeah.
lawyer.
I forgot to mention that part. Dr. Yu is dead, who is also a lawyer and
Dr.
consults
Yu
for
is
our team.
Dr. Yu is dead, Esquire.
And conspiracy theorist extraordinaire and poet. Oh my goodness, and poet.
And there's the lag. Someone set off one in the middle of the bottom, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Yeah,
It
that's
was great.
that's it right there.
TerrafirmaCrack, man. Thank you guys all for participating.
Yeah, it was good. It was good, guys. I'm gonna get going though. I'm glad it was a lot of fun.
Thanks, guys.
It was a lot of
It
fun.
was.
There was
Hey,
frustration
Ray,
and
all-
joy.